Yo fam, what's going on? I'm Zashak here, and guys, I hate doing this in the beginning of my videos. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing because the goal is to hit 1,000 before January because of YouTube's strict laws. Now the iPad Pro is a beast of a machine with its newly redesigned body and a bigger screen, but this bad boy here comes with a hefty price point at 800 bucks for the 11-inch model starting and 1,000 bucks for the 12.9-inch model. But that can go up to over $2,000 with taxes and the accessories. Now with $2,000, I can buy a fully fledged laptop or desktop with a full OS and full applications. Now this iPad caters towards a certain crowd, and I don't think I can recommend this to the average consumer because of that high price point. Now Apple claimed that this can replace your laptop or desktop, but like I said in the beginning of this video, it's to a certain limit. But there's something about this machine that really excites me when I look at it, and that starts with the screen. Now it's not completely edge to edge. Apple claims it to be, but as you can see, we got some bezels going on, but they're pretty minor. Now I got the 12.9-inch iPad because that's a flagship model between both devices. Specs and everything are pretty much the same except the screen size and the battery. And as you can see, there's no more home button, which means Face ID is back, but no notch, which is fantastic. And I like Face ID way better on an iPad than an iPhone because that larger body gives the camera enough of a view to unlock your device much more accurately. They have reintroduced their Super Liquid Retina display from the XR, so that means no OLED, but Apple went with this because it's easier to achieve those curved rounded edges on the screen. And I can't deny the fact that I love this display because it's super nice and bright with vivid colors. And the iPad comes with pretty lit wallpapers. They really know their stuff when it comes to backgrounds. But since it's not OLED, your black levels aren't so bold and deep. But what kills me is because of Google's codec, you cannot stream 4K videos on YouTube, only a high standard of a 1080p. And that's a huge bummer because you're investing so much money into this guy, and not having that feature just seems like a huge tease. But ProMotion is back with 120Hz, and for a tablet with such a big display, this is something you absolutely need because it's super smooth, and this takes gaming to another level. I had zero lags playing one of my favorite racing titles like Asphalt, and with its powerful 7-core GPU, this thing looked amazing. And also with that new A12X Bionic chip, switching between apps and multitasking was lightning fast. If you are a fan of Fortnite, you're gonna enjoy playing it on this iPad Pro. Now again, what really did excite me was that A12 chip because it has a 7-core GPU, 8-core CPU, and is 7 nanometers thin. It really amazed me on how great it performed on the Geekbench scores, over 5,000 on a single core and over a whopping 18,000 on its multi-core. This is what they meant by when they says 92% faster than most portable PCs. But I think that's just a little unfair to compare because a PC laptop and a tablet like the iPad are completely different. They're both used for two different purposes, but it's just great marketing for Apple. Now the speakers are on the sides of the chassis, not on the back compared to the last gen, and they brought back all 4 of them, and they are really loud and clear. It's a big battery, and I'm getting around 9 hours of on-screen time with maxed out brightness, but you can get way more than that depending on how you manage your screen. And this time charging your iPad is with the Type-C connector, no more lightning. But Apple does not include a fast charger adapter, a little upsetting because of its high premium price. Now with USB Type-C, it does change up the game a little bit because you can now connect it to an external display up to 5K. Also charge your other devices that supports Type-C, but I don't think I will ever see myself doing this when I'm on the go. And connecting other peripherals are limited, like a flash drive to view my files and documents, which kind of contradicts Apple's point when they're saying that this machine fully replaces a laptop. It really doesn't, guys. They also redesigned the Apple Pencil. There's an indent on the top surface, so holding it is slightly easier, and it snaps magnetically on the top, which also immediately charges the pencil and pairs it with your iPad. I'm so glad they brought this because it's super convenient compared to charging it through the lightning connector like your last gen model, and it looks way less awkward. A lot of users have been waiting for this feature like myself. The pencil is extremely accurate just like the last gen model, but I rarely use it, so it's really not for me or the average consumer because I can see some graphic designers and artists having a lot of fun with this. Now another feature they added was double tapping on the pencil to change the type of brush you have, so it makes that aspect a little easier. But I noticed that sometimes doing this can get a little uncomfortable due to the material of this pencil, so it can be a little awkward. And this pencil isn't cheap, it's 120 bucks, 20 bucks more than the last pencil. That's very expensive. And don't get me started with your folio keyboard, that starts at 200 bucks. For a keyboard that has no inputs and only allows you to just type, it makes it super limited to attract the average consumer. I know other third parties like Logitech will make their own keyboard and have it connected through Bluetooth, but that makes it really affordable, not 200 bucks. So if I were you, I would definitely wait for that. Listen, this iPad is a game changer for tablets, but it does not replace my laptop. It doesn't replace my MacBook Pro, it doesn't replace my Surface Pro 6. Because it's so expensive for $2,000 for a tablet? That kind of blows my mind. As a video editor, I cannot rely on this iPad. But as a graphic designer, as a photo editor, I probably can. Applications like AutoCAD, Photoshop, it'll all be available soon on this iPad Pro, and using that pencil on those applications will be pretty awesome. And this kind of brings it down to who I can recommend this iPad to. I think graphic designers. As an average consumer, I only saw myself using this iPad for media consumption and playing video games. But I can do all of that with my 2018 iPad that came out early this year. It's 9.7 inches and it is a lower processor, but I'm happier with those sacrifices because I'm saving so much more money. If it excites you to do graphical work on something that's lightweight and extremely portable, this is a beast of a machine. If you like heavy gaming, media consumption on a bigger screen, again, this is a beast of a machine. But if you already have something of a last generation model like a laptop, tablet, desktop, it would be hard to recommend this iPad because of that high price point, and the difference of performance would be so much more significant. So that's all we have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, please like, share, and finesse on that subscribe button. It would really help me out. And let's end it up with fun fact number 44. Banging your head against the wall for an hour does burn around 120 calories. Please don't do that. Thank you for watching. I'm Zashak. Stay tech strong and deuces.